What's up YouTube? This is Afroduck9 and today I have a Wi-Fi battle for you guys today. It's my first Wi-Fi battle ever. Well, not my first one ever, but my first one posting on YouTube. And this was against cjsparkin. He is a YouTuber also. It was on his live stream and I love his streams. I always go on them. They're really fun, and this is one of the battles I did. I think it was a pretty fun battle, and he had me near the end. I couldn't decide how to beat him, but you'll see how. So here it is, and I'll try to commentate the best I can. Alright, so on his stream he was giving away a shiny if you beat him, so that was cool and generous of him. So I'll leave my smear goal. He goes with his Bunnelby. So he goes for a quick attack, try to kill me one hit. Does a little more than half, and I go for the Spore. My thoughts were, just put him asleep, then I could set up my rocks and sticky web and stuff. So my Moody activates, nothing really happens. Nothing important. So he's asleep, so he withdraws him and sends out Toxic Croak. He has that Drain Punch, so I have a chance to go for rocks. Moody again, nothing really important. Well, I guess speed is sort of important, but he goes for the Ball Club, which I was surprised. I thought he could just kill me. I mean, my Smeargle isn't that strong, so I go for Sticky Webs. I mean, if he's gonna let me set up, I might as well. So at this point, I don't really care if Smeargle dies. He did his job. My last move is Thunder Wave. Not really important. So he goes for a Drain Punch, kills me, of course. My Smeargle had the Focus Sash, so that's gone. And so next goes my Latios, because I know I can Psychic this thing. He goes for a Sucker Punch, and that did a lot more than I thought. It almost kills me. I got lucky there. But then I can go for Psychic, Stab, 4 times as effective, and that kills him one hit. My Life Orb, so that kills me off. So a trade. So at this point I'm down 1 Pokemon, so I go in and Rotom, and this thing's asleep, so it shouldn't be a problem. I can Hydro Pump this thing, and it's slower, so I have that first attack. My Rotom has leftovers, I believe, so it's not Choice Scarfed or anything, or Choice Specs. And it still kills it. With that rocks damage is good. So now we're even. And he has Latias. Sorry if it's a little shaky. So he gets that rocks damage. He goes for Calm Mind. He's trying to set up. I go for a Will-O-Wisp, and he dodges it, which really is unfortunate. And his leftovers. Wait, no, my Rotom isn't leftovers. I can't remember what it was. But it wasn't anything that affects the attack. So I go for Volt Switch, trying to get a switch out. I know I can't beat this thing. So I think I go into my Zoomeril. Hopefully I can get the play rough on. So he's basically full damage now with his leftovers. He goes for a Side Shock. I wasn't sure how much this would do with 2 Calm Minds, and it does a lot. But I go for a play rough, and luckily it kills in 1 hit, or else I would have been dead. I was gonna go for Belly Drum, but I wasn't sure, so I decided to play it safe. So he has Manectric, and then he hasn't Mega Evolved, so hold on, yeah. So here he Mega Evolves, which is a big problem because I know it's faster than me already. So I'm basically gonna be dead. So I just go for I go for the Aqua Jet. Yeah, just so I get in 1 last attack since I know I'm dead. Doesn't do that much, and then he just kills me right here. which is fine with me. I got rid of Latias, which was my biggest threat since my Latios was already dead. So that was a good trade. So I go with Rotom. I know I can resist it, sort of. It does about half. And I go for the Hydro Pump. Not sure how much this will do. And it kills it, which is good. So Rotom so far has been doing really well. So yeah, I do have leftovers, sorry. So more than half now. So he has his Rotom. And our Rotoms were the exact same, I mean literally. He had Will-O-Wisp, and then I went for Will-O-Wisp. I mean, like, I think we had the same items even. Yeah, we both had leftovers. I'm pretty sure we had the same EV investments too. See, like, his leftovers. See right there. So at this point, I'm at a disadvantage since his Rotom has more HP than mine. So I decide to switch out. Hopefully I can get something that can counter this. That does more than I thought. So that puts it in a good place. I go with Dragonite to resist his Volt Switch. He goes with Volt Switch too. So literally we mirror each other. And he goes in for his Aegislash, which this was my biggest problem. It almost like just took out my entire team at the end. I mean, because I didn't have any counters to this, so I just decided to go for that Dragon Dance setup. Hopefully my Outrage could do something, since I have Adamant attacking Dragonite. And I was surprised. He had a special attack, Aegislash. I was not expecting that at all. So he goes to defend. I use Boost. That was a good prediction on my part, just because I knew he wouldn't attack 2 times in a row, especially when I had that Dragon Dance set up. So I go for another Roost. This time I wasn't sure what to expect, so I just went for Roost, and luckily that gave me up to full HP, so then I could have that multi-scale. So that helps a lot. So then he withdraws, knowing he can't really do much. So then he sends out his Rotom. I go for the Extreme Speed. No, sorry, Dragon Dance. Yes, Dragon Dance. So now I'm at ×2 speed and attack. So my Dragonite is pretty dangerous right now. And then so after this, I know it's burnt. I know it has low HP. I'm pretty sure I can kill it with the Extreme Speed, so I just go for Extreme Speed. If he switched out, that would have been bad for me, since his Aegislash would have just like been immune to it. So his last Pokemon is Aegislash at full health. No, not full health. It has rocks damage a little bit. So the only move that I had that can affect this at all is Outrage, and that's not very effective. So I just decided to go for it, see how much it does. It does more than I was expecting, since I knew it resisted it. So here he goes for Flash Cannon. Wasn't sure how my Dragonite would take that. So I'm locked into Outrage, so I can't switch out. So he does a good move there of protecting it and just blocking. So here, I should have kept in, kept on using Outrage. I mean, I'm pretty sure I would have still killed him, but this was a bad switch in. I went to Terrakion, which has absolutely no moves against this. Literally. So he uses Shadow Ball, which does a lot. So he uses King Shield again. So basically he's just rotating between attacking, defending. I used Rock Slide, but it protected itself. So I use it again. And this is the only move I have that can actually do anything against it. And that barely did anything. So here, you know, I'm weak HP. He just finishes me off with a Flash Cannon. This was a bad switch in on my part. But I thought, like, you know what, might as well keep it in. It's going to do more damage if I switch out. So here I wrote which is a thing that can like sort of counter it. It's neutral against it. So I just go for Thunderbolt thinking it can kill it, and it does. And that is the game. So good game, CJ. Thanks for facing me. And this is Afro9 out.